What's up, everybody? So here I am back in the woods in the back of my house with a little CRF250 transformation, whatever you want to call it. This is just a quick video to show some of the things I've done to my CRF250L. I'll say she's in rough shape right now. Not really. Just some things I'm working on. But I just kind of wanted to put a video together real quick on some of the things that I've done to her. I'll start in order of the things I did first and went from there with. The first thing I want to say I did to the bike was the seat. That seat was so uncomfortable, so hard, and it's not perfect here, but when I get my tank bag on there, you can't even tell that it does that. But the seat is so much more comfortable now. So much more comfortable. One of the first things I also did was I lowered her. I did the springs up, the forks up front first. I lowered that, or I brought them up a little bit, and it lowered her about ½ an inch to an inch. And then there's a link down at the bottom. It's a Soupy's adjustable link that I did. There you go. Take a good look at it. And that lowered her 2 inches back here, so 1 in the front, 2 in the back. And actually I would love a little bit more, but I got her right in the middle right now. I also added a 12-volt power, so I can charge up the cell phone, the GoPro, anything I need. Next thing I had added was the rack, not this part, but the rack that's under there. I added that. And those were the first few changes that I did. Oh, and the bark busters. Obviously, those are a must-have if you're in the woods. You can. She's dirty. You can't be without bark busters. You can see where they take a licking, but your little fingers keep on clicking. And then this Christmas actually was when I really made a lot of changes to her. I've got some saddlebags, and this looks rough right now because I'm not finished with it, because I'm trying to figure out where the right distance is. I have one more of these metal brackets that go here, and these keep the saddlebags off of the muffler really nice, and I didn't pay $14-15 for them and made them. I need to get them back black, paint them black, but like I said, they're just kind of a work in progress as I figure out where they sit perfectly with the bags. And then the RotoPax I got for Christmas. Santa Claus was good to me. I must have been a good boy. This is a 1.75 gallon, which is exactly what I fill up with almost every time. So now I get about a 200-mile gas range. 200-mile range on the bike. And that is nice. That is sweet. What else we got? Oh, the skid plate. My goodness, that's a must. That skid plate is a must, especially right there at the water pump. You lay her over right in there, and that's that. So yeah, that's a big deal. That one's a big deal. And she got her first set of shoes, well, her rear tire. I got the Kenda K270, and I've already taken her out with it and loved it. On the road, it's not bad at all. I really thought, as knobby as it is, I really thought it was going to be pretty rough on the road, but it did a great job on the road. Even 70, 75 miles an hour, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But it's done a great job. So yeah. Oh, and the fender eliminator. I don't know. I should have just chopped the one that was there. This one works good. It looks good. Sorry, it looks good. It just the mud will just pile up right here. It's all over and it'll get onto my back. And you know, I know the other one was all about looks and function. The original one on there was about function. This one's about looks. You need something in between because yeah, I got home the other day just muddy as all get out all over myself. And let's see. Oh, the last thing I want to talk about before the big thing that you probably have noticed first is the sprocket change. Now that you can see it, but I changed the sprocket to a 13 tooth, and I hate it. Well, no, I don't hate it. It didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. I assumed from everything I had read and looked at that it was going to lower my top speed, but I thought it would at least. I really thought the difference would be a lot greater in the first and second gears, but it's not. It's not. I mean, it's only $20 for the sprocket, so you know, if you can do it yourself. I paid $40 to get it put on there, so ended up paying $65 for that sprocket and install, and it's not worth it. My top speed before was about 78, and when I say top speed, I mean just cruising without the bike struggling, and 78 miles per hour was easy for her. I could get her up to 81, 82, 83 if I really wound her up. But now I could 68, 69, and she was whiny. 70 was a struggle. I ride with some pretty big bikes, and so it's not acceptable for me. I'm going to go back to the original sprocket. That was the only complaint of anything that I've put on her that I just got to go back to. So yeah, 13th tooth sprocket in the front. Not worth it if you're riding high speeds on roads and interstates. Not worth it in my opinion. And then the last thing, as you can see, is that she is no longer white and red. She is black and red. I first painted her, just spray painted. The plastics had gotten pretty dingy anyway in this Georgia red clay, and so I just kind of spray painted her up, and that didn't last very long. That lasted one time out in the woods, and it was all scratched all up. So I had some 3M wrapping that I had bought for something else, and I wrapped those white, all the white, anything white except for this one. And as you can see how bad this is the painted job, and this one's harder to take off, so I'm waiting to do the wrapping on it if this wrapping holds up. And it didn't come out perfect. I'm not going to say she looks perfect like this, but she does look good to me. I am very happy with the black. Sorry about all the leaves, all the noise on the leaves, but this is just the perfect setting to me for this bike to be in. She belongs in the woods and a trail. But the wrapping, I like it a lot, and I'm going to redo a few of the panels that didn't come out perfect. As I got towards the end, the last few panels I did were coming out really good, so I'm going to redo some of the ones that didn't. As you can see here, I ordered the OEM CRF. I like this one. I had gotten these somewhere. I got a whole package for $20, but I ordered an extra set of these and then the original ones. And then on the other side, you will see this one came off like, I don't think I had 200-300 miles on the bike yet, and it just one day it flew off as I'm riding, and the dealership, who shall remain nameless. Actually, I can't name them because you know what, they've changed names anyway. But the Lawrenceville Yamaha Honda, they pretended that it was my fault and that no big deal, and that no, it wasn't covered under warranty, and no, they didn't want to do anything about it. I didn't really take that too well, but I guess it could have been worse. I don't know. Let's not talk about that. So anyway, I have this ordered and it's coming in soon. I do have the original OEM's decals coming in, all of them coming in for both sides. And so what I'm going to do is once I rewrap it and I get it the way I want it, then I can put the originals. Although I do like these. I like how those look. And I got a few other ones to put on when I am settled with it. Again, she's a work in progress. I've never done a mod or anything to any of my bikes before. Very simple things I've done, but again, there's another decal that's not OEM, but looks wonderful, I think, and fits the bike well. Never done a mod, never done anything to them, so this is my first experience. So yeah, nothing's perfect, but I'm learning, and that's what's fun about this bike. You know, I didn't spend $1 million on this bike, and I'm ruining it by doing things to it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying riding her. If you haven't checked my updates or my reviews on her, check them out. I'm very happy with this bike. I've got over 4,000 miles on her now, and love her. She purrs like a kitten, and I enjoy it. So in the future, I'm going to have another video with all the bags on when I finish that brackets and how I want them, to show you my this is my trail package here, as I call it. And then when I get my bags on, I call it my touring package. So yeah, this is it. Honda CRF250L. She's not murdered out, but I do like her black and red way better than I did white and red. Alright, this is V-Man1313 Adventures. You guys have a great year riding. Happy New Year. Peace.